Today, we're gonna be fishing with the Xpece One fishing drone. It flies, it floats, it flips. It's totally saltwater ready for us fishermen. We're gonna be targeting the delicious Florida pompano using the Xpece One to put us in the strike zone. Ooh! He's not gonna keep. Once again, this green one seems to be on fire with a lot of bites this morning. But now we're gonna use the drone to get our baits out further to where the fish are hanging out. But you can see that this guy's just a juvenile. They gotta be 11 to the fork. Definitely gotta release him. And we'll show you the rig and everything that we're using today to catch these delicious fish. One of my favorite fish to eat.
All right, guys, I think we got a fish. Follow him down to the water.
Get him up, get him up. Pull, 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 pull. Pull, dude, pull. Stud pompano. Get him off.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
Nice work.
All right, guys, first pompano of the day. Awesome, that's a monster, dude.
Oh, yes. Love it. Good job.
Short rod.
That was a short rod too.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, we're gonna get a bait right back out.
That's a big one. All right, guys, since I'm the videographer and technological guy around here, I'm gonna show you how we use the Xpece One fishing drone. It comes in this nice, beautiful box, which you can travel with, I guess. Everything is in the box. Here's the drone, beautiful. And of course, it's waterproof. It flies, it floats, it flips in the water. It shoots video underwater, and it can carry a 7-pound bait a mile out. But being that it's waterproof, you gotta make sure that the seals that are sealed and watertight. So it's really only two. First one is the battery compartment. This is the main one. You put the battery in here, and you're gonna just you're gonna be really sure that you click those tight, okay? Very simple. Second one is down here, is when you put in your SD card for the camera. There's like a rubber grommet here that covers it up to make it waterproof. You're just gonna make sure that's really nice and tight all the time, okay? And then of course it comes with your propellers. No problem. And even the controller is waterproof. I don't know if you're gonna drop your controller in the water, but it's waterproof. It comes with a screen and everything. You don't gotta attach your phone, which is kind of a pain in the butt on some of the DJIs I've used. But let's get these propellers on and take it from there. And they're basically color coded, and you just screw them on. Make sure they're on securely, otherwise they could just fly up in the air. And I've done that on all the drones I've ever owned, so it's not like an issue with this one. Just double checking them. All right. Now to turn the drone on, you basically turn the battery on. There you go, you got a beep. And then you turn this on. All the buttons are very easy to see and clear. All right, now of course this is a fishing drone made by fishermen for fishing. So this is the mechanism where you're gonna collect your baits, okay? It's right here, you can see it right here, but we'll get some closer B-roll. Open, and then it gives you a voice command. So it also has it's like Siri, talks to you. There you go, maybe you can hear that like this.
Payload closed. Payload released. Payload closed.
That's how you can tell if you're dropping your baits. And now we're all set. All right, I put this towel down for this. I don't know why we need that. Maybe we don't. All right, Sizzle, you're gonna put that right in there?
Yeah, Brian made a little loop attachment on our rig here.
Yeah, I like to put a loop on there. Put that on there.
Okay.
Gonna close it. Closed. All right,
Nice.
good. You don't hold it up. Why don't you just hold it up like that?
Hold it up. Can
Yeah.
I go by the feet?
Hold it over your head.
Can I put it by the feet?
All right. We're gonna try it like this. Ready to fly? And up. Okay.
Woo!
Nice.
Nice job. Okie dokie.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Hit it.
Guys are gonna watch the line go out. I'm gonna watch on my screen.
Flying towards the other line a little bit.
I gotta watch the drone too. All right, good. Now we're gonna take it out past these breakers.
Nice job. Look at that.
I'm going a little easy because it's my first time flying this drone. And I can see the breakers on my screen, of course. And you see, I can go past that any bar. What do you think of that, Sizzle?
That's cool. Drop it. That looks good to me.
All right, I'm gonna put this, tilt the camera down. Hopefully so I can see it drop. Now I'm gonna drop it.
Boom!
Oh, I saw it. That was great.
So cool.
All right, now I'm gonna tilt it back up. Now, honestly, you know, this is a fishing drone and it's underwater drone. So one of the cons would be that it's not a videography drone. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna get incredible footage of, you know, videography. You know, camera drone, but you're gonna get good. It's high definition.
Watch this line right here.
Yeah.
I can put the rod down if you want.
And there we are. There's adjustments for how fast you're going to go. Like there's like a novice speed, fast speed. They call it grandpa. Call it grandpa, medium, and fast as F. That's literally what it says.
Fast as F?
Yeah. And here we are. And if something happens, there's also a home button. It'll come right home.
Perfect. Dude, that's perfect, dude. That's perfect. He's like babying the waterproof drone. Like, I don't want to put it in the sand. Dude, this one's a flip over in the ocean.
Yeah.
It literally self-rights itself. It's the coolest stuff.
Yeah, we did some tests in the freshwater.
Yeah.
And here's the B-roll.
The Xpece One can float and land on water. The camera can take still images and high-definition video of your adventures. It can carry 7 pounds of bait and drop them 1 mile out.
That was fun. That was good.
Good job. Success. All right, we're tight, we're tight. Fish was swimming at the beach. It's getting like more beautiful as the day goes on. Oh yeah, this is what we want. I can feel it. Woo! Taking some line right there.
Whoa!
Yeah! Look at that stud! That's an absolute stud! That fish kelped himself in the water toward the very end. That's another nice fish. I'd probably say 13 inches to the fork.
Yeah.
The bite's only picking up. I'm so stoked. We gotta get this drone and use it right away. The Xpece and get it back out there because it's getting us all on the pumps. Love it. Heck yeah.
Ready?
Oh!
That's pretty far.
Yeah. Drop it. Nice. Am I catching it?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see if we can catch some bait, but this is all you need in order to catch sand fleas. This is called a sand flea rake, and you look for them right here at the shoreline, right where the waves are breaking, and you'll see them kind of crawling, but you gotta like train your eyes for it. We're gonna see if there's any here. You wait for a wave to go back, what?
Maybe something more down over there. I don't know. You're better at it than me.
And then as the water recedes, you scoop. There we go.
Oh.
Woo! That water's chilly. Oh yeah, we got some in there. I need to. Oh, look at all those fleas, baby. Got them.
All right, let's get it out. Ready?
Yeah. Got a fish on the long, I think.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Sizzle?
Go ahead. Nice.
All right.
Drop. Come on, fish. Woo! Keeper pompano. It's gonna be close. Or maybe 11 just looks so small because the other two fish were so big. Yeah. I knew we had a fish on there. Sorry I didn't grab the drone.
No, it's good. It's okay.
Fish is a keeper. Just short of the 12 to the fork.
Yeah,
They gotta be
nice.
11. Awesome. We're coming to the best part of the tide. Our friend told us they bit around 9 yesterday, and it's always an hour later the following day, tide-wise, anyhow, where we are. So right now is the time that they should start biting. Fish number 3 gonna get bled out. Fish on! We're at the total high tide. You can see how pretty the water is, and these fish seem to be moving in. But this is the rod that we sent or the rig we sent out on the drone. Oh yeah, this fish is fighting nicely. Just follow your fish, get down to the shoreline. You don't want to pop them off. This is the tricky part. You lose a lot of fish right now, right here. Really close to the trough. He's keeping himself in the trough. You just want to keep your line bent. He's staying right in that trough. Woo! Another keeper. He's a fat one. Oh look, his tail. Did that just happen to his tail? Did he just get scraped? Look at the teeth marks.
I don't think so.
Wait, what's those teeth marks all over him? Oh, that's an old injury.
Maybe.
The shark got him.
Is the keeper?
Look at it, yeah.
He's bigger than the last one, right?
Look at the shark got him when he was younger.
Maybe.
Look at all these teeth marks.
Well, let's get it out. Let's get it out.
All right, so like we said, that this one was sent out as along with the Xpece drone, waterproof drone, getting us into the strike zone where the fish are. Without the drone, we would have half the amount of fish we have today. I know someone's gonna tell me it's cheating.
There's no cheating in fishing. It's all legal. Unless you take someone's spot, then of course. But anyway, yeah, another thing I noticed was that, I don't know if you guys cast a lot with
All right.
sand fleas, but
Yeah,
they go
he's
flying
got
off.
marks.
And with this, you're not
think they're
casting, so you
old.
can take it out really far.
Or something was trying to grab
and
him
drop
right now.
it, and the sand fleas don't go flying off. So I thought that was good.
11 1/4.
All right.
You see that? That's why you gotta have an accurate scale, guys, because like just,
That's a
if he was on the line, I'd let him go.
That's not a scale, but okay.
An accurate fish ruler. You know, like this one from Lee Fisher Sports, it's totally accurate, so I'm confident in this measurement, and you can see that it's past that 11. He's like 1/4. You see right there, I'm gonna put it over that black line.
Yeah.
He's 11 1/4.
Nice.
Keeper fish, and definitely got chewed up by a shark or something. You can clearly see the bites. Look at all the marks on his back right there.
Yeah.
Teeth marks.
All right.
And the same on this side.
You know what Puddin always says, the little ones taste better.
Fish on. Oh yeah, it's a pompano. Big flash, big flash. Woo! That's a nice
That's
one.
a nice one.
Yeah.
That's a 13 or 12, that's a 12.
That fish was staying right in that trough. They're so smart.
Please go ahead.
My kids tried all day out here yesterday.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's delicious. They're delicious to eat.
Yeah.
But
Thanks.
you're welcome. No worries. Thank you. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yes.
We deserve it. I don't know how many trips we've done this year with no fish. You guys, it's so funny meeting like people. They're always like, you guys are always on the fish. And it's like, you guys don't see the days we're not on fish. I'm telling you.
We don't see the days
There's
we're not on
many of
fish.
those days.
The other week we went out like 2 or 3 times and didn't get nothing.
You have a fish.
Oh, I got like a croaker.
I let Brian not catch pompano.
That's a good size one though.
Womp
Is
womp.
that a croaker or whiting?
That's a croaker. First croaker of the day.
All right, delicious.
They're good.
People, there's no size limit on these. People definitely keep them and eat them, and we have a million times. And whiting, we caught a whiting before, so got 5 pompano, a couple whitings and croakers we could have kept.
Blue runner.
Oh, yeah, blue runner, so not too shabby.
Oh my God, what just happened?
Look at that stand in my face. Let me just show you guys this real quick. I don't think I did it too close before, but for drone fishing, and I've used the RC boat to take baits out. I've used the DJI drone. I used the Swell Pro drone, and now I'm using the one PC drone. Pretty awesome. But anyway, if you have a swivel up here or on your weight, either way you want to do it, is I tie just an extra piece of mono with a loop, okay? And you put that loop on your weight, on your drone. So when Darcy connects it, that's what she's doing now.
On your release clip, right?
Yeah, on my release clip.
Right.
Because if you just do it on your line, it's just gonna slide through. You know what I'm saying? It just slides through, and that's no good anywhere. So you gotta put like a little extra loop on there. And again, you can put it up here on a swivel if you want. Today we put it down here on this weight.
We don't have enough for swivel.
Yeah, this is fun. This worked perfect though. And that just drops. So there you go.
Cool. Time to clean some pompano, y'all, for dinner. Super excited. Back home, of course.
Yeah, back at the house. Yeah, thanks to Xpece drone. Caught some nice pompano today.
Yeah.
And Darcy getting to clean this fish. And you know, I just want to tell you, the drone, what do you think about the drone today? Worked out great, right?
It actually was pretty awesome. Like, and there was no issues with the drone. The fact that it's just completely waterproof and you don't have to worry about ruining the controller or ruining the drone. If it falls into the water, it'll come back home to you. It'll flip in the water. That just gives you a huge sigh of relief. And even the fact that you don't have to connect your phone to an app or anything, like everything is on the drone ready to go. I just think Brian was able to get it up into the air so much faster than like the standard DJI drone that we use all the time. No calibration, anything. It was really nice. And it helped us catch fish. Like, no joke.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right about that part. I didn't think you'd even notice that, but like I noticed it, like, you know, having to like pay. I have so many, I know the DJI drone is like a famous drone, but it's like, it's so buggy. And you know, I always have to do the,
so buggy.
I gotta like do the, calibrate the compass all the time and all this stuff. And this one really worked really well. And, you know, and you guys, if you guys have watched one of the videos, you know that we've tried the boat taking out the baits. We've done the drone before.
Yes.
We've done the DJI drone taking out baits. We did the old the Swell Pro drone taking out baits.
Right.
People have even sent me drones that I've tried before. You know, I don't show you guys stuff unless I make sure it works first and see if it's good. If it's
Right.
operate.
We just don't use anything.
Right. So I've gotten sent a drone before and sent it back. Like, I can't show this to my people. So, you know, this drone, we tested it and then we used it. And, you know, before we showed it to you guys on this video, and it really worked out great. It went up simple. And in the past, I've always said, you know, drone bringing out the baits is a little bit of a parlor trick or a carnival trick, and like wasn't really efficient. But I mean, this really was really easy.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I'd recommend is get another battery. But these days you get of course you get an extra battery for whatever is electrical, like your drill, your camera.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course you get another battery.
Yeah.
Or two. So if you're gonna be out there a full day dropping out a bunch of baits, you know, get another battery, but that's common sense.
Yeah. But it's a really cool drone.
Yeah.
It's like literally made for fishermen, literally just specifically for dropping baits. And the fact that it can even record underwater is really cool. And we're looking forward to using it again, hopefully really soon. But yeah, we like it. The Xpece drone is the bomb. And it was at ICAST this past year too.
Yeah, and it's a big, you know, it's a bigger drone, you know, but that's, you know, because it's supposed to carry out heavy baits, and it's steadier and carries more of a payload than some of the little tiny, like a Mavic drone or something. That's, you know, that's by design. So
right.
If you're looking for a drone for fishing,
yeah,
this is good.
Yeah, I really like it. I was really impressed. And I didn't fly it. I will be honest, Brian flew it, but
yeah, well,
but I'm sure it's pretty easy, and I could do it myself. I should have tried, but I did not.
Well, I just wanted to experience. I've done all the droning and videography for the channel for a decade,
yes.
So you know that's just my part of the thing.
Yes.
That's all.
So this is beautiful pompano that we bled, and this is a female fish. I just saw a big thing of roe in there, so their spring migration. They're all eating like crazy. Very aggressive fish right now because they are loading up because they're gonna have babies. So yeah, caught 5 fish, not too shabby. Super happy about that. But the springtime is the best time to start catching those pompano as they start to cruise back north and our water gets too hot. But you can see here these fillets are absolutely gorgeous. We are gonna have so much food tonight, and forgot to mention that you can see I cut way up into the head, all the way to the nose, and then I made a cut even towards his chin here because there is a lot of meat on pomps. And I know a lot of people like to cut the head off. I just like to keep it all intact. It makes it fairly easy for me to handle. Oops, I just cut into the cavity. I prefer not to do that, but oh well, sometimes it happens.
Well, you haven't done one of these in months, but you get the hang of it. Yeah, see, you don't want to miss this, kind of like a mahi. You don't want to miss this head meat and this meat right here.
Right, that chin meat is excellent. Honestly, their meat is really good. Like, it's one of my top 5 favorite fish to eat for sure. Just something about the fish and the oil. There's literally oil coating on my fillet knife as I fillet this fish. And the best recipe that I prefer to actually eat it is called a macadamia nut encrusted pompano with a coconut jalapeno sauce. It's freaking the bomb, amazing, hits the spot every single time. A little bit of prep work that goes into it, but it's so worth it. And it's a ton of calories. So we haven't made it in a while, I will be honest, but maybe we'll have one soon. Not tonight, but tonight we're just gonna keep it simple, and pompano's delicious by itself.
Yeah, it's
that's in our cookbook, that recipe.
Yeah, so the recipe will be down in the description, and also we'll have a cookbook link down there, so you guys get all the recipes for pompano.
Yeah. And
that's about it, Darcizzle, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna leave the skin on, where usually you can leave the skin on pompano, you can eat it, it's good. They're a little bit of a trickier fish to skin.
Yeah, because they're very thin.
It's super thin, and their scales are basically non-existent. So yeah, so you can keep it on and eat the whole entire thing. There you go. But
all right, let's wrap it up.
Excellent day. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll link all the information about the drone down below. And until our next adventure,
Follow
follow
your
your dreams
dreams
and keep on catching.